Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to set up Unity in GitHub and have them linked together in our project. So the first thing you want to do is you want to sign in to GitHub or create an account if you don't already have one. And the second thing you're going to want to do actually is send me your GitHub username so that way I can add you as a collaborator to our project. That's your first step, getting added as a collaborator by sending me your GitHub username. The second thing you're going to want to do is download GitHub Desktop. This will be the thing that actually links our projects together, so to speak. Then what you're going to want to do after that is you're going to want to install this specific version of the Unity editor. It's very important that you install specifically the long-term support release 2022.3.10. That is very important because anything else will cause problems. We all need to be on the same version. And then once you have that, you're also going to want to install the Unity editor, so that way you can actually open your project and configure it correctly. So once you've done all that, once you've gone through all the installers and whatnot, and once you've been added as a collaborator, open your GitHub desktop, and you should select Game 1 as your current repository. And you're gonna want to fetch the origin, and then pull the origin, or it might just already say pull origin here. Whatever it does, you're gonna want to pull the origin, and that will actually take the code that we have and put it on your computer, so you can actually open it and edit it. Then once you're in your Unity hub, you can see I already have it set up here, but you're gonna want to open a new project. Add project from disk, and you're gonna want to go to your documents folder. It's different on Mac OS. I'm not sure how, but it's a similar thing where somewhere there's a GitHub folder. In this case, it's in our documents folder. That's where we'll be on Windows by default. You're gonna want to click Game 1, and then you're gonna want to click Add Project. I'm not gonna do it because I already have it here. But once you've done that, then you're all set up. So now let me tell you how to use it. So what you're gonna want to do every time is you're gonna want to fetch the origin, and if it tells you to pull it, because what that will do is that will get the most recent changes on your computer, so that way you're editing the most recent version. This is really important. Don't forget to do this. It might be easy to forget, so make a mental note that you're going to want to fetch and pull the origin before changing anything, so that way we don't create any problems. Then you want to go to Unity Hub, and you're going to want to, and of course, make sure your editor version is 2022.3.10. And you're going to want to open the thing. I'm just going to wait for this to load. Alright, now we're in our project, so let's just do a real quick change to our really basic prototype that we've made so far. Let's just the player does jump a bit high right now, so I'm gonna reduce the jump boost from 12 to 4, and I'm gonna save our project, and that just updated the code a bit. That's obviously a really basic change, and if you need to know how to use Unity, there's plenty of tutorials. To do basically everything, we go to Brackeys. This YouTube channel is amazing. They have tutorials on everything. So if you want to do something basic, or you want to do something very specific, there's probably a Brackeys tutorial on how to do it. But you could also just Google how to do X in Unity. There's a tutorial for everything. That's one of the great things about Unity. But once you're in, you can make a little change like I did. You can write some code, or you can just change one of the pre-existing things here. Once you're done, you close the Unity editor. You're gonna want to go to GitHub, And you can see that I've made some changes. And what you want to do is you first want to give a title and description of what you actually did. So we changed jump height. And now we're gonna commit that to main. So now that's part of the history, but as you can see here, it still needs to be pushed. So in order to do that, we just go up here and we click push. And now all the other developers have that as part of their project, assuming they, of course, fetch and pull the origin when they go to edit their project. So that's how to do it. Very simple. Just remember to pull before you do something, and then once you're done doing something, write a description, commit to main, and push. Very simple, very straightforward, as long as you remember to do those two things. And setting it up isn't too hard either. Remember, you're just going to want to create an account if you already have one. Send me your username, and I'll add you. Once I do that, you can download GitHub Desktop, and you can pull the origin for the first time. And then you download this specific version of Unity, and also download the Unity Hub so you can actually set up the project. And then you find it in your disk and open the folder. That's it for our tutorial. And if you have any questions, you can, of course, always go to our Discord, always go to our programming channel. You can always ask for help. We'll always be as helpful as we can be. And now that you have your GitHub and Unity set up and you know how to use them, remember, you can always look up tutorials if you don't know what to do, or again, ask us. And yeah, have fun working on our project with us.